Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King, and today I'm going to be giving you part 12 of What If Naruto Was the strongest half-breed Uchiha. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends in your social media platform, and also guys, if you're new, yes, I indeed have 4 channels: Anime King, Anime King 2, Anime King 3, and Anime Prince, which I post What If on every single day for you guys to enjoy. All the links down for the channels will be down in the description, so go ahead, check them out and enjoy. And don't forget to comment down below and tell me if you're new so I can welcome you personally to the channel guys. And also, remember to turn on the bell notification and see exactly when I post, because I do post a lot guys. So turn on that bell notification, stay posted, and without wasting more time, what do you say we jump right into this brand new episode? Begin now guys. So the last spot we left off. Arriving towards the location, Naruto got Kabuto to back off as they spoke to the legendary Sani in there. As Orochimaru wanted her to heal his arms, him and Kabuto both retreated after that. As Naruto turned his gaze towards Nadia, she asked him, "What did you want?" As they went somewhere private to talk as they made their way to a bar. Arriving there, they sat down as Naruto spoke to her. Even if she was not going to come back with him and be the Hokage, he wanted her to look over some notes. That were the notes from his mother's illness. As Nadia took them, as she was surprised that he was the one that wrote all of this up. They were detailed and well crafted. She was, yes, surprised. As she saw that it was most likely a lung disease. She did not know if it was genetic or not. There was a chance that he would have to be, well, tested just in case. And the thing was, they didn't have the antidote for it, so she promised that she would help him out with this. Because if this thing had affected Naruto as well, it will be the same just like his mother, as he would not survive. However, Tsunade was the best medical ninja in the world. There was a chance that she could help him out. It wasn't long before they were phoned by Jiraiya and the others, as they stepped inside, greeted them. As they spoke, Natsuma was rather upset. Where the hell has she been for her entire life? As Nadia did not even know much about her. And after Naruto's mother passed away, well, the village became even worse for her to return back to, as things were never proper with her there. However, now that she was here, she decided to take the position of being the Hokage. Jiraiya was surprised as he wondered what did Naruto talk to her about, as she accepted so quickly. However, he was not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. But they also had the problem of Orochimaru to deal with. It was then that Natsuma asked her if they could spend time together. However, Tsunade was just surprised as she accidentally hurt Natsuma feeling a bit. As Naruto went for Natsuma, catching up with her, she told him that she never really had anyone to help her with womanly things, or, well, Naruto was always there, but it was just different. He wouldn't understand. As Naruto told her that Tsunade probably has been through a lot as well because of all that she lost, so she probably just didn't know how to react to what she asked. Tsunade did arrive as she came back to the door, as she told Natsuma that she was just caught off guard by her question, but she will be here for her and help her out. As the girl was a bit distrusting of people, I know, but Tsunade promised that she would be here for her no matter what. That brought a smile to Natsuma's face. Naruto left soon after. Unlike Natsuma, well, he did not crave the mother-father thing, considering that he had Anko and Kurone as well for majority of his life. So he just wanted Natsuma to be happy. The week passed by as they planned. Orochimaru finally showed his face. The battle between them was not pretty for Orochimaru or Kabuto in the slightest, as it showed that Natsuma had grown exponentially with the Rasengan. Once battle was done and Orochimaru had fled for his life, they returned back to Konoha, as Tsunade took the position of Hokage. Since then, Naruto has been going out on missions with different teams, as he had been promoted to Chunin as well as Natsuma as well, seeing that she had demolished Neji in the exam. As Naruto had just returned back from a mission, things has been going well in the village. However, it seems that problems were never just gonna leave them alone. As Naruto was speaking to Tsunade though, it turns out that the leader of the rebellion forces from Kiri had arrived. Meet Tarumi and also Ayo as well. As Naruto noticed the guy's eye patch, he didn't know why but he caught his attention. But Tsunade did not say that he should leave or anything, so he just stood there to see what was going on. So yeah guys, basically as we left off, you guys can switch across the playlist of yourself so we begin this new episode. I understand that you want to discuss something of importance with me, said Tsunade looking towards me, as she gestured for her to have a seat. Yes, as you know, I am the leader of the rebellion faction in Kiri, and I'm leading the rebellion against the current Mizukage who decided to kill off all bloodline users, such as myself. I'm aware, said Tsunade. I am here for two reasons. I would like to formally request help in defeating our current Mizukage, and also an alliance between our villages once I take the position of Mizukage. While I'm aware of what is going on in Kiri a bit, I must formally decline the offer since Konoha would be stuck in a tough situation if the rebellion forces were to lose. We have already taken out the majority of Yagura posts. However, we need a bit of help just because of Yagura's status, said me. His status? Tsunade asks. I cannot say because you have formally declined our proposal, said me. While I formally decline with you, I am unofficially agreeing with you. I cannot send anyone right now because it will look suspicious. But if you can hang on for a few more months, I can send a team of our best envoy and possibly a few Jonins. I see, said me. If I may ask, who was this young man, she said, glancing towards Naruto who was standing there. That is Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. He's a Chunin just returning back from an A-rank mission, said Tsunade. A pleasure to meet you, Naruto, said me. Likewise, said Naruto. As she looked around, I must ask, for my own curiosity, she said, where is the rest of her team, she asked, wondering if her assumptions were correct. I did this mission on my own. She raised her eyebrow at that. Very impressive. Thank you, said Naruto. Ayo then whispered something to me, as she turned her gaze towards Tsunade. My apologies, Lady Tsunade, but it has come to my attention that Konoha is in possession of Kiri property, and I would like to request that it's returned, said me. What property, Tsunade asked. The Cube Rabisho, the blade that was once wielded by Zabuza Momokai, said me. Well, if that is the case, Naruto spoke up before Tsunade could. Does that mean that your guard over here will return what he has hidden behind that eye patch? Ayo was shocked as he glanced towards Naruto. He knows. You don't understand, that sword is essential for the survival of our forces, said Kojiro. And you don't understand how that blade got to Konoha. Long story short, Zabuza gave it to the wielder with his last dying breath, entrusting her to carry on his legacy. In short, the blade is in the rightful hands of the owner since it was passed on from the former wielder of the blade, said Naruto. Then I would like to challenge the wielder, said Kojiro. With what, said Naruto. With the hero. Kojiro paused as he reached. What the hell? He turned as he saw Naruto holding his blade. You can't challenge someone for a blade if you can't even keep someone from taking yours so easily. If you were to challenge her, you would lose. He's fast. My Byakugan did not even see him move. Ayo thought. Tsunade sighed. That's enough, Naruto, she said. As Naruto tossed the blade back to Kojiro, who almost dropped it. As you can see me, the blade is in the rightful hand of the wielder currently because it was passed down. I will allow Ayo to keep his eye if you allow the blade to be remained with his wielder. Me nodded. I can agree with those terms. However, I would like to meet the current wielder of the blade if possible. I'm afraid that is not possible right now. She is currently on a mission with her team. Which reminds me, a request was made for backup. She tossed Naruto a scroll. Fine, said Naruto. There goes my time off. As he vanished. Quite the shinobi you have there, said me. Yes, he is. He was personally requested by the Fire Daimyo for a promotion to Chunin, said Tsunade. Very impressive, said me. 2 days later, as Naruto was flying on top of Dash, apparently, Yuki Fujikage was actually named Koyuki Kazahana the princess of the land of snow, and she was being hunted by her uncle, who wanted to take over the land. Well, he has taken over, but he wanted something else. As the report said that the enemies have some kind of chakra armor. As Naruto and Dash appear above the scene, it seems the enemy is quite ruthless. Yeah, whoever this Gato guy is, clearly doesn't play games when it comes to stuff like this. Dash then turned his head away from destruction. I can sense Natsuma's chakra. 20 miles away from here, the others are there as well. Let's go, said Naruto. As Dash increases speed. Time skip. Dodo's hideout. Natsuma had just escaped from being held captive, as she was able to get Koyuki out as well. She met up with Kakashi, Sakura, and Sasuke on the way. She got her weapons except for her head cleaver blade. Dodo had taken her blade, as he had planned to keep it for himself because he had it under heavy guard. Well, he thought he was under heavy guard. The room that the sword was located in, every single guard inside was on the ground, as Naruto picked up the blade. Meanwhile, in the throne room, well done, Koyuki, Dodo said. She looked towards the Konoha ninjas. This shouldn't be a surprise to any of you. I mean, really. I'm an actress, aren't I, she said. And there you have it, another great performance from the dear Yuki Fujikage, said Dodo. Yes, it was all the act, said Koyuki. A blade dropped from her wrist as she stabbed it right into him. You stupid girl, he says. He grabbed her by the throat. I always knew I would die when I came back here, she said, as she started to fade. Dragon roar! Dodo had to leap away from a beam that eviscerated the throne. When the smoke cleared away, Koyuki was nowhere to be seen. Dodo turned and shouted. Who did that? He yelled, seeing that his men were keeping the Konoha ninjas away. I did, said Naruto as he appeared, Koyuki on his back. Naruto, Sakura yelled. Well, it took you long enough, said Natsume. I was on a mission before I came here. Oh, and next time I have to get this. I'm keeping it, said Naruto as he threw the blade towards her. Sorry about that, she said. She caught her blade. It's good that you're here. We could use the extra pair of hands. They have an armor that absorbs chakra. Maybe your kind of chakra, but for me or Natsume, this shit is no kind of problem for us, said Naruto. How? Said Sakura. Because we have two different type of chakra. I'm surprised you haven't breaking that out yet, Natsume, said Naruto. You know, your tenant. Oh yeah, she said. Naruto, you handle Dodo. Sakura, Sasuke, you handle Fubuki. Natsume, Maizure is yours. Leave Nidori to me, said Kakashi. I don't need help. I can handle her on my own, Sasuke said. Yet she had to save your arrogant ass the first time you faced them. Face it, Sasuke, you're not that good, Natsume yelled, as she rushed towards Maizure. Koyuki, said Dodo. Do you really think that you could kill me with this little toy? He tore off his clothing to show that he had a more advanced chakra armor underneath. So, that's a chakra armor, huh? Said Naruto. That's right, boy. This is our latest prototype. Wings appeared as he blasted the ground, forcing Naruto to jump up in the air. He grabbed her by the coat and yanked her off Naruto's back as he flew off. He's getting away, Sakura yelled. No, he's not. Dash, Naruto yelled. Dash lowered himself as Naruto bent his knees and jumped. Is that a dragon? Said Sakura. Let's go, said Naruto. Dash took off with blinding speed. As for Dodo arriving towards the location where the crystal was to be placed, he was beyond angry. The only thing that was there was a generator. Where is it? Where is the treasure? He said. It's so warm. What's going on, Koyuki? A heat generator? That's it? That's the famous treasure? Naruto landed right in front of Koyuki. Looks like someone is disappointed, he said. You again, said Dodo. Looks like your plan is ruined. You did all of that and you were let down. Shut up, said Dodo, as he performed the ice style Black Dragon Blizzard. Naruto grabbed Koyuki and used his technique to switch places with them and Dodo. The dragon slammed into Dodo as he was hit by his own technique, but the chakra armor was able to nullify most of the damage that he would have taken. Before he could make his next move though, Naruto appeared in front of him and gave him a strong uppercut that shattered his jaw. Dodo relied too much on his chakra armor as Naruto was picking him apart with only taijutsu. Dodo felt the armor creaking and he felt his body racking with pain as he wondered why the hell wasn't the armor taking away all the chakra from his blows. What he did not know was Naruto was using Draconic chakra. He became furious as he swiped at Naruto as Naruto was able to shatter the left side of the armor, delivering brutal punches to the man's kidney. as Naruto jumped up and slammed his heel right into his face. By now the others had shown up to the fight after successfully defeating their opponents. As Dodo staggered back, however, the chest priest released a beam that shot towards Naruto. It blasted him out of the air as he fell right into the cold water. Dodo started to walk towards Koyuki, but the ground started to shake. What is this? He said to himself. Clones erupted from the water. It's payback time, Dodo, said Naruto. However, you have interests included. This is straight out of Natsumai's handbook. Hell yeah! Kick his ass, Natsumai yelled from where she was. It doesn't matter, said Dodo as he released twin Dragon Blizzards. As majority of the clones got destroyed. When the blizzard ended, he had a maniacal grin on his face as a gigantic tornado was formed. It's over. This ridiculous waste of time is over, he yelled. Not yet, you crazy son of a bitch. Natsumai yelled. Dodo turned his head as he saw Naruto standing there. His Draconic chakra surrounding him, creating the image of a dragon. As Naruto started to add more Draconic chakra into his technique, the Dragon Lord Jutsu, Dodo became more as the head of the thing grew massive and roared towards him. The light that reflected down from the melting ice capsule, it reflected down towards Naruto Draconic chakra dragon and gave it a brilliant rainbow shade. The ground under Naruto shattered as he shot forward. Dodo tried to block, but it was useless. He screamed out as he was hit. Its screams of dying agony were the last thing that were heard as the jutsu wrecked the place. Whoa, said Sakura in shock. You can say that again, said Natsumai. Incredible. I never knew that he was capable of something like this, Kakashi thought to himself. Natsumai rushed over towards Naruto. You really need to teach me that, she yelled. The last thing we need is you having something like that in your repertoire, said Sakura. Shut it, Pinky, Natsumai said. Can you two for once get along, said Naruto. We get along sometimes, Natsumai said. Yeah, we're working on it, said Sakura. Right, said Naruto. One more important thing. Can you teach me that, Natsumai said. No. Why not? Multiple reasons. You don't have the Dragon contract. You're not capable of using Draconic chakra, and most importantly, it would kill you if you tried. You wouldn't have the slightest control over it. I barely have enough, and I've been working it so hard, said Naruto. That roar that you heard, that was not me trying to make that roar. The technique was getting out of hand, said Naruto. So I had to quickly release the chakra. So the violent explosion is not supposed to happen, Sakura said. Nope, said Naruto. The snow around them started to melt. Is it springtime, said Natsumai. Something like that, said Naruto. A few days later. So, I guess it will be back to winter soon, Sakura asked, as they were celebrating Koyuki becoming the new daimyo. Not really. We take what we know and keep on researching. Before you know it, the land of snow will become the land of spring, said Koyuki. Yeah, but it's kind of a shame. I mean, you're such a big star. Are you going to retire from acting? Said Sakura. Who said I was retiring? Ruling over the land of snow and acting. I think I can handle them both. I mean, I will have to be out of my mind to give it up now. She pulled out a movie script. Kakashi's eyes instantly recognized the thing. That script. Well, I'll be seeing you, she said, walking off. That script. She's perfect, said Kakashi. Great. It's only been a few days since we saved this place and Purvis H is already sinking his perverted claws into her. Just great, said Natsumai. Relax, said Naruto. Chances are she read the script and doesn't even do the movie. What makes you say that, said Natsumai. Trust me, if the movie was an adaptation of the book and he was the only person that wrote the script, no woman on earth would ever do that movie unless she's desperate. Like really desperate. I guess you're right. Oh yeah, I have a surprise for you. Natsumai gave my envelope. What's this, said Naruto. Princess Koyuki's signature on a photo, said Natsumai. As Naruto was in the hospital and she was kissing him on the cheek, he was right about the whole Dragon Lord thing. He might have overdid it because the technique did not work out so well as he thought, because he seemed fine, but when he had stepped off, his body had kind of spasmed a bit and they had to bring him to the hospital. He was fine. The jutsu backlash had just been a bit hard on him. However, he did say that it was not perfect, so he ended up sleeping in the hospital just to rest up there. Well, this is creepy, said Naruto. Oh, Tatsu came back, and I gave one to her to give to Temari as well. What? Why would you do that, said Naruto. Payback, for you making me train with Bushiroad Sensei. Tatsu appeared. Aw, said Sakura. She's so cute. As she reached over and touched the small dragon. Unhand me, Tatsu said, and electrocuted Sakura with a small dose of lightning. Sorry about that. Tatsu kind of hate that, said Naruto. It's nothing personal, Sakura. Duly noted, Sakura said. As she coughed black smoke. So, what have you brought me, said Naruto, as he glared at Natsume. A message from Temari. Tatsu was grinning. Wipe that grin off your face. Huh. See ya, said Tatsu, as she poofed away. As Natsume smirked at him, so, what does he say? Naruto turned his head towards her. I'm gonna make you pay for this. It's gonna be so severe that it's gonna make all the pranks that you ever pulled on me look like child's play. Natsume stepped back. You're just kidding, right? Do I look like I'm kidding, said Naruto. Is it too late to say I'm sorry, she asked. It was too late when you sent that picture to Temari, said Naruto. As he glanced up, Koyuki turned and winked at him. See? She doesn't mind, said Natsume. Time skip. So, I'll take it everything went well, said Tsunade. For the most part, said Kakashi. What of Princess Koyuki? She's safe, her uncle was defeated and she took her place as the ruler of Snow Country. That's good news. Anything important I should know? Yeah, we wouldn't have needed backup if the duck-ass ear-style emo bastard would have followed orders, Natsume yelled. What happened? Said Tsunade. Well, Sasuke abandoned his post when he was told to guard Koyuki, and she nearly got captured. When we arrived back in Snow Country, said Kakashi. Yeah, and Pinky had to save his life because he rushed into danger. He almost got himself killed. Sasuke, said Tsunade. He turns attention towards her. I've been lenient with you so far, but this is the 5th time that you are being reported for misconduct on a mission. Before it was namely D and C rank mission, but this was an X rank mission, and you still disobey orders from your direct superior. You are suspended until further notice. What? You can't do that to me. Do you know who I am? He said. Tsunade reached over the decks and grabbed him by the shirt. Of course I know who you are, and I don't give two shits about who you are, she said. That vendetta you have with Itachi. It's something I don't care about, but when your actions are detrimental to the team and put your comrades and the mission at risk, that is when I get involved. So get your shit together or you won't live long enough to see his death. As she threw him to the ground. Yeah, you tell him, said Natsume. Be quiet, said Tsunade. Alright, you're all dismissed, except for you, Naruto. Oh, you're in trouble, said Natsume, as she walked away with a grin. As Naruto turned towards her, she got serious. In a few months I will be sending you to Kiri with a squad of Anbu. You're going to help meet Terumi and the rebellion forces to end this civil war. She personally asked for you on this mission thanks to your action while she was here. I thought that you formally denied the request, said Naruto. Yes, I did, but Elders Humira and Koharu came in shortly after you left. We had a meeting with the council and everything went smoothly. We were able to come to an agreement with me. As Tsunade was looking at him strangely. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Oh, it's nothing too much. She just asks that you become her husband to solidify the relationship between the two villages. Hell no, said Naruto. What? It's not happening. Why not, said Tsunade. Because I don't like arranged marriages. 2. I don't know her. 3. She's like twice my age. Even if this won't happen now, but still, she's twice my age. And I already have Temari to deal with, thanks to what Natsume did. Tell her to take her ass out and date her or something and meet someone. I never thought you would go for it in the first place, said Tsunade. Your mission starts in a few months, mostly, right around the time Natsume leave. She's leaving? Yes. Jiraiya has formally asked me to allow him to take her on a training trip for 3 years. And I already approved it, given the big threat that she has to face in the future. She has to be ready. You can't be around all the time to save her. Alright, said Naruto. Fine, on to other matters. Me, Shizune, and Natsume are having a planned dinner at the Senju compound later. Do you wish to join? I'll think about it, said Naruto. Good. Dismiss, she said. Time skip as Naruto returned. He started to go over a few things that his father had left for him. He also wrote a note to Temari as well, to make sure that there wasn't too much problem there. However, he had this feeling that his life was going to change a lot in the next few months. Time skip. 2 months passed by rather quickly. Not a lot had happened really. Snazzy was focused on rebuilding the village and getting affairs and getting corruption out of it. Naruto and Natsume went on a few C and B rank missions together, since Snazzy wanted to get them ready for their departure soon. When Natsume was not with him, Naruto went on A and S rank missions as well. Natsume was a bit hesitant about her training trip with Jiraiya, given his antics. That was understandable. She was starting to grow now, becoming more womanly, and she would be with him for the next 3 years. If he tried to do anything, she would just castrate him. And she didn't want to waste her time either because Naruto was going on a difficult mission as well. Well, for a long while that is what she was told. Naruto could not really tell her what is really going on because of the severity of things. So he told her that she just need to come back stronger, as she promised that she would come back and kick his ass all over the place, as they challenged each other for that. Naruto's birthday also passed as Natsume threw a party at Ichiwaka Ramen. However, Naruto chose to remind her that she was younger than him still. That led to the both of them going into another set of antics and pranks, and also competition. At the moment now they were at the hospital. "Remind me again why we're here," said Naruto. "Because Mr. Sir Duckbutt got hurt on our last mission," said Natsume. "You know, I'm surprised that you're not the one getting hurt a lot, given your temper," said Naruto. "I know, right? It's like he has some sick fetish for getting hurt." "You mean Sasuke is a masochist," said Naruto. As Natsume nodded, "That's the only way to explain why he's always hurt." "What about Anko? Isn't she into that stuff?" "Sort of, but she's more like a sadist." "I guess I can see that," said Natsume. "Switching subjects now," said Naruto. "How's your training going with the Kekkei?" "It's going great. Granny Snazzy said that she will help me with some jutsus next week. She thinks that I'm ready for some more advanced ninjutsu now." "I see. What about the other thing?" "I may have a problem with that." "What do you mean?" said Naruto. "Well, I was testing my limits with the chakra, and I can't go past a cloak with one tail." "What do you think it means?" "It could be a number of things, but to be on the safe side, I suggest you don't use it for now until you figure more about it," said Naruto. "What if I talk to it?" said Natsume. "You talked to it before?" "Yeah, he talked to me during the Chunin exams when you were fighting." "About what?" Naruto asked. "He says that I'm only on this team because the Sharingan has the ability to control the tail beast, and that's why I was put in the same team," she said. "I see," said Naruto. Is that true? Does the Sharingan have the ability to control the tail beast?" "Yes," said Naruto. "So, you're only here to control me if I lose control?" Naruto flicked her on the forehead. "I'm not on the team to control you if you lose control of Nine Tails chakra. We were already going to be on the same teams the moment your parents found out about us. Besides, I would just knock your ass out if you lose control," said Naruto. "1. Said Natsume. Don't ever flick my forehead again. 2. He also told me something about you going blind if you use your Mangekyou. While it's true I do have my Mangekyou unlocked, I barely use it. My eyesight is fine," said Naruto. "So, you won't go blind?" she said. "I'll eventually go blind," said Naruto, "but I'll be okay. I know how to deal with that. Kurina and Anko know exactly what to do when I go blind. So you don't have to worry, okay?" "If you say so," she said. "Look, there's Sakura. I should have known that she would be here already." "What do you expect? She's in love with him," said Naruto. "Hey Pinky, we're here," said Natsume. "Oh hey, I didn't expect you to be here so soon. Why is that? Were you expecting some alone time with Sasuke?" said Natsume. Shut up," said Sakura. Natsume slid open the door. "Hey Duckbutt. Look Sasuke, I brought you some apples." "I just need to find that knife I had before," said Sakura. "You've been here before," said Naruto. "Yeah, he's been here for a couple of days now," Sakura said. "Here's the knife. If that was your way of trying to get us to leave, you need to stop because you suck at lying," Natsume said. As Sakura laughed nervously. "Silly me," she said, taking the knife. "Aw, look at you, getting all flustered because Sasuke is in front of you," said Natsume. "Why do you have to come in here and ruin everything? Will you knock it off already?" Sasuke turned his gaze as he looked towards Natsume as his mind was flashing through the majority of times that she had to save him on the missions that they went on recently. "So, What exactly happened to you, said Naruto as he looked at Sasuke. He got his ass kicked. We fought some guy named Aoi Rokusho, who claimed to have the sword of second Hokage. Like I would ever believe that bullshit, Natsumi said. So, you're telling me you had a chance to retrieve the sword of the Thunder God and you did not get it, said Naruto. Wait, he was still in the truth, said Natsumi. Yes, said Naruto. That sword belonged to the second Hokage. What happened to it? Natsumi scratched her cheek nervously. I may have or may not have destroyed it with a Rasengan? Naruto sighed. I should have known something like that would happen. Slap. They turned as they saw Sasuke slap the plate away from him that Sakura gave him the apple slices. What the hell is your problem, Natsumi said. Sasuke? Said Sakura. As Sasuke was glaring at Natsumi. What the hell are you glaring at me for? You. Natsumi. That's my name. Fight me. Right now. Tuh, come now. Granny Snatty just heal you and I don't feel like kicking your ass right now. We both know the outcome of our last fight and it's pointless to keep on doing it. I got bigger fish to fry and you're not one of them. I have no interest to fight you anymore, she said. Sasuke was officially now pissed off. His Sharingan flared to life. Shut up and fight me! Naruto gazed narrowed as he watched Sasuke. Should have seen this one coming, he thought to himself. Do you really think that you saved me? I don't care if she's a fifth Hokage, you shouldn't have gotten her involved in this, Sasuke said. Are you stupid? You couldn't move a damn muscle. You should be thanking me for saving you, said Natsumi. What's the matter, Sasuke said, taunting her. Afraid you'll lose. Sasuke, don't do this. Naruto, say something, said Sakura. I think I'd rather have them sort this one out, said Naruto. Besides, this has been a long time coming between the two of them, and you know that, said Naruto. I'm not fighting you while you're injured. Maybe if you were healing 100%. Sasuke stepped forward. As he threw a fist, but Natsumi caught it. I said, fight me. Natsumi clenched his fist tight, applying pressure, making him wince. Fine, if you want to get your ass kicked so badly, then I'll do it. However, after this, I don't want to hear bullshit about you challenging me again. Follow me, said Sasuke. As she followed behind him. Naruto, do you really think they will fight? Sakura said, knowing that the outcome would not be good. Yes. But Sasuke better be careful. What he asked for. And control himself. What do you mean, Sakura said? If he doesn't calm down the way he's acting right now, if he does not humble himself, he will eventually challenge the wrong person, and they will end him. Slowly and slowly he's becoming more of a flight risk. And he's on thin ice with the village. He's about to fight Natsumi. Is she one of those people that will kill him, Sakura said, starting to panic. As Naruto was quiet for a while. It's possible, he said. There's only so much a person can handle. And we both know that Natsumi has a short fuse. I'm not saying that she will do anything in this fight. However, it's always a possibility. Then we need to go make sure it doesn't get that far, Sakura says. She rushed out. As Naruto walked behind her. Time skip on the roof. So you pick a spot where no one can see you lose. Fine. I'll end this quickly. Sasuke grit his teeth. What was that, loser? I'm not a loser. If anybody's a loser, it's you. You were hailed as a prodigy, yet I surpassed you in a few months. This loser also made tuning before you, and this loser has whooped your ass more times than you have beaten hers. You're beneath me, she said, as she was fed up with this bullshit. This was a long time coming. You have no business acting all high and mighty. You must be looking into a mirror. You flaunted your strength almost every day, and know that I'm stronger, faster, and smarter than you. You decide to act out. Put on your headband. There's no reason for me to put that on, because you won't even lay a scratch on my forehead, Sasuke said. Just for that, I'm gonna mark you with my clan symbol, said Natsumi. Your clan is nothing compared to mine. Then prove it, she said. She flashed behind him in raw speed. Sasuke flinched. How did? The moment he turned, her fist buried into his stomach. She then kicked him right in the face. Sasuke got to his feet and fired off Fireball Jutsu. However, she countered with a water trumpet jutsu. Steam filled the entire place. Natsumi used her sensory ability to get through. Sasuke was blasted through as a gust of wind blew away all the smoke as Sasuke was frowning rather badly. You lose, said Natsumi. Over to the other side. What is she talking about? He's still standing, Sakura said. Look at his forehead, said Naruto. It was then that Sakura saw the swirl in black ink. It was on Sasuke's forehead. Is that what she's saying her clan is? That swirl belonged to the Uzumaki clan, said Naruto. Konoha used it as a way to symbolize friendship between the Senju and the Uzumaki clan. Senju Uzumaki? Wait, does that mean that Natsume and the Hokage are related? They're distant cousins. Tsunade grandmother's Mito Uzumaki. How come we weren't taught this in school? You know, you asked a lot of questions. Anyways, the history of the Uzumaki clan is in the restricted section of Konoha records. Only accessible to two people, that being Natsume and Tsunade. Since it required the blood of Uzumaki to unseal, Natsume knows more about it than I do since she spent more time with Tsunade than I do, said Naruto. Over to the other side. Back with the other two. Seems like you're the one that has gone crazy, Sasuke said. There's nothing on my head. I told you won't be planning to scratch on me. Oh, I didn't. Wipe your forehead, she said. Sasuke wiped as he saw the black ink. How did... That's right. I marked you with the Uzumaki clan swirl. The steam was a perfect cover for me to do so. This is over. I've branded you. And I've made you two my bitch. Sasuke got up in rage. Fully on his feet, Sasuke created a Chidori and rushed forward. Immediately, Natsume created a Rasengan. As she turned, but someone appeared and threw the both of them away. Their attack hit to water tower. Sasuke saw all the damage that he did. As he smirked at that. What do you two think you're doing up here? That was a bit intense for a sparring match, wasn't it? Naruto, why didn't you stop them? I know that you're more than capable of doing so, said Kakashi. You were nearby watching since you got here so quickly. Besides, they just used their strongest jutsus. Before that, Sasuke was getting his ass kicked. Up until the end, there wasn't any need for me to interfere. And when I was about to, you showed up, said Naruto. Well, he has a point. Although I thought he would stop them before it got this far though. However, Master Jiren never told me that. Natsume learned the Rasengan last time I saw him. Sasuke, were you really gonna kill her? He said, looking down towards Uchiha. That anger of yours, you really need to watch it. And that sense of superiority. That Chidori is not the size you aim at a comrade from the hidden leaf. When are you gonna finally grow up? Sasuke simply huffed as he jumped off the roof. His eyes widened in shock as he clenched his fist when he saw the back of Natsume's water tank. There was a reason why no water came from the front, because the back was completely obliterated. Kakashi sighed. So much for teamwork. I'm guessing that you finally taught her the Rasengan. It wasn't me. Naruto taught it to her. And she was ready for it. And I won't hold it against her for using it against the Chidori. That Chidori would have killed her, and we both know that can't happen. Jiraiya says he leaned up against the water tank Kakashi sat on. We have bigger problems, said Naruto. And what would that be? 4 chakra signature just entered the village. The moment they did, they disguised their signature, said Naruto. Great. You tried to find them. I'll alert Tsunade and let her send out some envoy. Kakashi, talk to your student. Natsume, come with me, said Jiraiya. As everyone vanished, leaving Sakura by herself. I guess I'll see what Inu is up to, she said. A few hours later, Naruto could not find who was in the village, even after using clones. He thought about getting a member of the Inuzaka clan, but they only tracked based on scent, and they didn't have the enemy scent. His hunch was correct though, as he felt Sasuke chakra spike. Arriving to said location, Naruto hid his presence. As he saw Sasuke on the ground as he listened in, 4 people surrounded him. What does Orochimaru want to this guy anyway? I don't see anything special about him. Kimimaro would have been much better. Oh well, you spend most of your life in a place like this, and you would turn out mediocre at best. If you continue to play ninja with all your friends here, you will rot on the vine, said Seikon. You're acting like a fool. You should come with us. Lord Orochimaru offers you power. He said there will be no point in taking you by force. You have to decide, said Tewaya. This is turned out to be a real pain. What do you say, kid? Are you in or out? If this run makes me wait any longer, I'm gonna wring his little neck. Come and try, Sasuke said, as he activated the curse mark. However, Seikon kicked him in the wall. Come on, Seikon said, half his face covered in the curse mark. You didn't think that you're the only one that Orochimaru gave that to, right? However, it seems you don't have much of a handle on it. If you unleash it for too long, the curse will eat away at your body. You're in the early stages of it, so it should not sink its teeth into you too quickly. But once it's spread itself into your body, your former self will be gone, never again to return. In exchange for the curse's power, you will be tethered to Lord Orochimaru. All semblance of freedom will be lost to you. If you gain one thing, another must be left behind. What is your purpose in life? To stay here in this backwater village and hide with your friends? Surely you have not forgotten Itachi Uchiha, said Teiwaya. You must not forget your purpose. Life in this village is nothing more than bondage to you. Sever your ties to this pathetic place. If you can do that, there will be no limit to the power that you can wield. Remember your purpose, Seikon said. The four members then jumped away. Well, this just turned a lot harder, said Naruto as he vanished as well. Time skip. Hokage's office. Kakashi. Any word on the people that Naruto detect? No, it's like they just disappear, as he said. I could not use Ninja Hound since we didn't have anything to smell. What about Master Jiraiya? He had to leave in the middle of his search. His spine at work, caught onto some ramblings of the Akatsuki. Have you heard from Naruto? I haven't talked to him since the search, said Kakashi. None of my envoy phoned anything either, and I had to spread them thin since. A lot of them are out on missions. Naruto appeared in the office. We have a problem, he said. What is it? Said Snetty. Those four people that came here, they're after Sasuke. Why would they be after Sasuke? They work for Orochimaru, but that's not all I found out. What else is there? Said Snetty. There's levels to the curse mark, and Sasuke is only in the beginner stage. Orochimaru is promising him more power. I believe that they have the other levels of the curse mark. Damn it, said Snetty. We're spread thin, and I need both of you for separate missions. That will have you back by tomorrow afternoon. How much time do you think we have until they make a move? Maybe a couple hours at best. However, they left the decision up to Sasuke, but I know they will take him by force if he decides to decline. Snetty rubbed her temples. Damn it. Alright, listen, Kakashi. You already know your mission. Get back as soon as possible. Yes, Hokage-sama, as he vanished with that. What about me? Said Naruto. What's mine? You're delivering the information that we have about the Akatsuki to Taki, the leader there, Shibuki, will be the one taking from you. However, that's all. You're to return immediately. What about Sasuke? You can't just leave him untended. I know. That is why I'll have a team of Chunins watch his apartment until Kakashi arrives tomorrow. If anything should happen, I'll send Akatsuki a slug to inform you of any changes. Alright, said Naruto as he vanished. Shizune! Shizune came in. Yes, ma'am. I need you to get me the 4 best Chunins that we have. Yes, ma'am. As she quickly went off. The village was stretched pretty thin right now with all the mission fluctuation, not to mention, given the recent invasion, they needed money. So this was really bad, but she think that it can work. Time skip. Naruto was still a bit winded from the search all day. However, after summoning Dash, it took him 2 hours to get to the waterfall village, as he had to wait for Shibuki to show up, as the entrance of the hidden waterfall was a hidden secret. Shibuki finally came out and escorted him back into the village. The scroll was delivered, and Shibuki in return gave them information on a possible Akatsuki member. However, Naruto had to go and check on Fu first. She had to know about the real danger that this group was about. Not to mention, there was something he wanted to do. It will be quick. He arrived towards our usual spots. I know you're there, Fu. As he heard a giggle before she jumped down. Nice to see you again, she said. Same, said Naruto. How's the village been for you? It's been great ever since I helped defeat Suyen and his little goon of groups. I even made a few friends, said Naruto. So, they aren't afraid of you anymore, said Naruto. Nope. I guess since they accepted Natsume being a jinchuriki when she used a tail beast shock to defeat Suyen, they decided to give me a chance. They even let me train with them now, said Fu. That's great. No problems with the 7 tails. Sorry, but he doesn't like being called that. Then what should I call him, said Naruto. Fu held a fist out to him. Bum fist with me, she said. Why, said Naruto. I'm gonna take you to meet him. He'll be the one to judge you. Okay, said Naruto as he bum fist with her. When Naruto blinked, he was in Fu, Mindscape. It was basically a wide open area filled with grass and bugs. There were some trees, but compared to the ones in the real world, they were gigantic, going straight up to the heavens. Pretty sweet, right? Said Fu. Yeah. How does your mind look like this? Said Naruto. Well, when I was bonding with my fellow resident, I thought about what I want my mind to look like, and this happened. I guess it's something only a jinchuriki can do, or someone from the Yamanaka clan. That's really interesting, said Naruto. Follow me, she said. She ran off. Hold on, said Naruto. I don't even know where I'm going, as he chased after her. We're here, she said, after they ran for about a minute. Where exactly? Where my friend is, she said, as Naruto heard a large, buzzing sound. Fu, who is this? This is my friend Naruto. He is one of the few people that helped defeat Suyen and protect the village a few months ago. Ah, I see. Well, a friend of yours is a friend of mine. I do not sense any ill intent from him, which is surprising given that he's a Uchiha. How do you know I was Uchiha? Said Naruto. Before I met Fu, I could still see and saw what she did. Now I remember you perfectly. I see, said Naruto. Anyway, he's here because he don't know what to call you because you don't like being called Seven Tails, right? Ah, I understand. My name is Lucky Seven Koumei. It's just Koumei. He only introduced himself like that because 7 is a lucky number, said Fu. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Naruto Uchiha Namikaze. Alright, now that we got that settled, let's go, said Fu. Wait, I want to talk to Koumei, said Naruto. I don't think I'll ever get this opportunity again. And this is the best time for me to do it. What do you want to talk to me about? It's about the stone tablet in the Uchiha clan district, said Naruto. Hop on. Excuse us for a moment, Fu, said Koumei, as Naruto jumped on top of his head. He flew him away. Why did you fly us away from her? Said Naruto. Because I have a feeling I know what you want to talk about, and she's not ready to hear that yet. I understand. There's not much I can read on stone tablet, but I read some of it. What do you want to know? Koumei asks. When I was reading the tablet, it said something about a god. Seeking stability was divided into yin and yang. But when these two came together, you obtain all things in creation. The only person I could think of was the Sage of Six Paths, but no one really knows anything about him. Do you know about him or what that even means? Yes, you call him the Sage of Six Paths, but we tail beasts call him Father. He used the power of the 10 tails and created the 9 of us. Naruto was shocked by that information. So you're telling me, all of the power of the tail beasts combined create the 10 tails, and he was able to defeat it? Yes. Him and his brother went up against the 10 tails, and after he defeated it, he sealed it within his own body, becoming a jinchuriki. He then used a special ability to seal a husk of 10 tails away after splitting its power, sealing the 10 tails in the moon. And his brother went up there. You're telling me the sage created the moon? And he has a brother? Yes. His brother was known as Hamura Osusuke. The both of them were the sons of Kaguya Osusuke, who merged with something known as the God Tree, and became the 10 Tails. Hamura Osusuke lived on the moon for the rest of his life. Before he passed away, Hagoromo had 2 sons named Ashura and Indra. Having been around for as long as I have, I can tell which reincarnation you are, but the problem is, you don't seem to hold his thirst for power, which is a surprise to me. Reincarnation? Which one am I? Said Naruto. You're the reincarnation of Indra. However, you're different. And that different inside of you allow you to have greater potential than even him and the other reincarnation, Madara Uchiha. So that means Azura is reincarnation. Wait, it's Hoshirama Senju, isn't it? Said Naruto, as he started to see the path. Yes, you're quite smart for your age. They are each side of the family. Hagoromo bloodline was divided into the descendants of his 2 children, which eventually formed the Senju clan, and through distant relationship, Uzumaki, and the Uchiha clan from Indra. Wow, said Naruto. Can you tell me what the power of Sakura is? The tablet said the one with the power of Sakura will gaze upon the moon and cast eternal dream. The power of Sakura is known as the Outer Path, also the ability to revive the dead. However, the Outer Path can only be used by a dojutsu that has not been seen since the time of the Sage of Six Paths. So you do not have to worry about that. The Eternal Dream is a powerful genjutsu that traps you in a dream forever. So that's what the Infinite Tsukuyomi is. An eternal dream like an unbreakable genjutsu. Correct, but I believe when the power of yin and yang merge together, it can be undone. Then why is the tablet saying that Infinite Tsukuyomi will change the Uchiha clan? I believe that is false information. What else is on this tablet that you can see? Other than what I told you, it just talks about the Sharingan, the Mangekyo Sharingan abilities. I believe that someone or something has been manipulating this tablet, so be careful when looking into it. Yeah, wait, I have 2 more questions. And what would that be? What about the descendants of Hamura? Plus, who's the father of Hagoromo Hamura, said Naruto? Hamura bloodline continued on Earth, which eventually led to the Hyuga clan. And the Byakugan was also passed on to them. As for who their father is, he is known as Tenji, but that's a story for another time. I can sense Fu trying to communicate with you in the outside world. Okay, said Naruto. Farewell. And lets Fu know that she needs to get stronger, even though I'll remind her once I get out of here. The Akatsuki, they're no joke. They walk around with black cloaks, red clothes on them. They're after the tail beasts, and if they are successful, I doubt anyone can actually stop them, said Naruto. As he started to disappear, saying goodbye to the tail beasts. Koumei watched the spot that Naruto was standing. He had told this human everything. However, Koumei could feel it. This child was going to be a deciding factor in a change. A change that has not been seen since his father's era. Something big was going to happen and Koumei could feel it. But guys, to be interested right here, for next person do, like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. But I'm hoping to see you guys soon. Peace.